guys, we've just spent the day in Portugal, of all places. Who would have thought that we'd be invited to Portugal from South Africa to ride CFMOTOs manufactured and designed and created in China. So they've shown us 3 motorbikes today. This is a little 125 NK. It's a little 4-stroke. It's got ABS. It's got traction control. It's just a cool little 4-stroke bike. Lots of fun. What they did earlier, I put some videos up, took us out in the front there, and we took it through a slalom course. So we haven't actually had the opportunity to ride it on the track, which is a bit of a shame because I'd like to know how fast it goes. But they just wanted to show us how light and nimble it was for street use. And they made a little track, and we zooted around a little bit like a motard track. I cannot tell you how much fun it is. It's not super powerful. It's very unintimidating. Good disc brakes, like a little meaty engine. Perfect size, even for a big guy like me. No problem, you'll fit perfectly. A youngster will love it. And I mean, just look at the styling. CFMOTO obviously has a young team that are in the design studio, and they are making things that will appeal to everybody. So I can't fault it. I don't know how fast it goes. They tell me it'll hit 100 k's an hour. I'm not 100% sure, but we had a lot of fun just whizzing around, very tight area, and it was really good. Next on the menu for the day was the 675 NK. Now, CFMOTO are really proud of these bikes because this is the first big performance engine that they've made. And I've got to tell you, this bike's a lot of fun. And there's a few reasons why I'm going to say that. Once again, I would like to take it out from the street and see it in real world behavior, but we took it onto the motard track. They've got a little go-kart track out the back here, which is tight and twisty, and sadly I get a little bit seasick, but I did take a few good laps on it. It's comfortable. It's not overly tall, so you jump on, you sit inside there, your feet touch the floor. Very important. Controls are all well laid out. I need to talk about this as well. Every one of these bikes has a TFT screen, super modern. Rider modes that are easy to navigate. It's got a beautiful sound. If you've ever ridden a triple, you'll know what I'm talking about. It's got this song that sings. When you hit 4,000 RPM, boo, it's like riding in a bubble. I can't fault it. For what we did, it was really cool. Perhaps the brakes need a little bit of work. The suspension is great, KYB. Power is, once again, on the go-kart track, we didn't get up to speed. That beastie we rode here at Portimao, which was quite something to see. All in, fun bike. It's going to be at the right price from what I understand. And I have a little thing for nakeds. This is a bike that I could use every single day, and I'd be as happy as a lark. We're going to move to the belle of the ball. This is the bike that they seem to have most of the focus on, the 675 SRR. And it's their first foray into the bigger sports bike market. 675 might sound a little bit familiar. Yes, Triumph also had one. This is distinctly different though. For some reason, they've governed the power on this. I asked the question, they said, it's for A1 licenses for Europe. So I don't want to quote horsepower figures now. KYB suspension, can't beat that. It's adjustable. They actually set it up for us on the track. So they sent us out for 2 sessions, came back in again, set up, they turned off the traction control, and they stiffened up the suspension to make it a little bit more racy. That was a lot of fun. Jejuan brakes, guys, honestly, I'm not going to gloss it over. I would like a little bit more bite, but they work fine. For street use, absolutely perfect. Around the track, you've got to watch nicely. Bearing in mind that this is this manufacturer's first attempt at a sports bike, I cannot tell you how impressed I am. Build quality is faultless. Great handling, great suspension. And let me tell you something else. If you ever get the opportunity to come and ride the Portimao track, do yourself a favor. It's an amazing place.